right. Good morning, everyone. What's up? What's up? Get everything ready here. All right. As you guys can see, we took a trade. What was that? 803, 802. 802, I took my first little dollar cost average into the midnight retracement. Got some nice bearish footprints here. Get into that here in a little bit. Let me get the music ready. I see people in the chat. If you're new in the chat or you're returning, let me know where you're watching from. Are you trading today? Just coming to hang out? Oh, that's very loud. We ain't playing that. Yeah. Yo, Scott, good morning. Daniel, good morning. Jay, good morning. John, Fury, good morning. Kawa, Wes, Bowie, Crypto Norsky, good morning, guys. Danny, Michael, Anya, hey, what's up? What's up, guys? Jeremy, Aaron, Wes here to copy trade. Wes is just here to copy trade. Nobody pay attention to Wes. What's up, Nico? M-Dub said just went long and short. That's it's a great strategy. You never win, but you never lose either. All right. So if we take a look at MNQ, we do see we have a really nice bearish footprint right here. Okay, and another reason why these carry so much weight, right, is when they cause this giant shift in price, and you have this just huge pool of liquidity right here that caused sell pressure objectively, then we know that there's a high probability, right, of that same reaction happening if price gets back to this level. In addition to that, we have a bearish footprint right here created from the 7 o'clock hourly candle. Also added on the 2 o'clock candle there from this morning. And you can see we have a nice little bearish liquidity. Again, guys, this isn't rocket science, ladies and gentlemen. This isn't anything special. This is just using what the footprints on the charts already give us. Why did that repeat? There we go. What the chart's already given us, and then we're using data on top of that, right? So I'm using objective liquidity. No one can argue that this caused a giant sell-off because we all have the same candlestick. And then all I'm doing now is I'm with my risk management. I got 25 seconds left here. If this candle closes above my average entry price here, and I want a dollar cost average into this position, then I'll dollar cost average into this position. If this candle closes inside here, then I'm adding to my already winning position.
Order filled.
So I added to my short position there. Brought my average entry price up literally by like one tick. And now I'm just going to reset my take profit. So now my average price is 906.88. 906. We'll do 906.75 because this chart goes by the quarters. And that is my price. Set my buy limit. Take profit. There we go. And now I just allow data to tell me when to engage with price. Tell me when to dollar cost average into my positions. Tell me when to add to my trade, when to take out profit, right? Everything that you all see on the screen is all stemming from some sort of calculation, some sort of statistical thing that is objective. And that's why I try to trade the way I trade and stick to how I trade, because it's something so objective that anybody can understand it, you know? It's not some complicated trading model that requires a bazillion years of experience to run, in addition to being psychologically disciplined. This is something that if anybody can understand basic math, you can apply it to the chart. What's up, A Huts? Good morning, good morning. Mayan. Good morning. We long now? Yep, we're long, Kawa. I'm long. I've also been demo trading USD CAD because I'm going to be trading a live cash account soon. Looks like gold hit a nice TP right here for those of you that took gold. Right there, look at that. I'm going to be trading CAD soon. And it looks like my first TP hit, and I'm just trying to see what the spreads and stuff are like on Forex.com. But Forex.com has a pretty unique raw spreads account. So you can, this isn't, I'm like, the demo is just the regular spread. So it's like two pips spread. But the raw pricing data, it's close to zero. And it's just commissions based. So I think I'm going to go with that because I can trade the same way that I trade NASDAQ, but with USD CAD, with cash, with live capital. And I think that's going to be kind of beneficial to me because I can get, you know, pretty much zero spreads on something that usually has high spreads to trade with. So that's why you see USD CAD on my chart. I'm just trying to practice with it for now and see how it works in the live environment. And it's working pretty well. We hit 2 TPs already on USD CAD. We had shorts here that hit pretty nicely, even with spreads and commissions and stuff. And then we had this long that hit a take profit. Actually, it should be able to show you guys. I only had this first one here, right here. Show the profit though. So just demo trading on USD CAD if a trade presents. I'm just ensuring that's what I want to go with broker wise. Yo, what's up, Dale? Good morning. Mayan, ignore Austin and his pronunciation of name. Bro, give me some mercy, all right? See where we at for distribution. So Monday has a 1.02% distribution as well. So we take this, we find 1.02%, hover it over price. This is what we can expect at a minimum of volatility from MNQ. And then we go and take a look at the PM session. So PM session has an average distribution of, oh no, I got this wrong. It was 0.84%. 0.84%. And then PM session has an average distribution of 0.7. So I'm going to put 0.7 right there. And now, this is everything I need. Like, everything I need. I can't emphasize this enough. I don't need a fair value gap. I don't need a bias. I don't need anything else. I have data telling me when to engage when priced to dollar cost average, my entry aid that measures leptokurtic distribution of price. I have liquidity to give me context on where price is most likely going to interact with. I have my statistical 25-point price movement that moves into my favor, minimum 25 points for midnight retracement and 10 points for distribution. I have my average AM and PM distribution of the minimum price is most likely going to move because of the average. And I ask people all the time, well, what more do you need? You know, why do you need an order block, a fair value gap, or anything else to add to this? You don't. You don't need anything else because it's all here for you. You got the direction of where you're supposed to be engaging with price. You have a high probability of the direction going in your favor. You have objective catalysts that are causing price to go into the area of your favor. Like, you have an objective area that price likes to move minimally 25 points. You know, it's everything you need. It may look different, especially if you're new here. It may look a little different. Your screen is cutting off the right side. TJ is asking if you can adjust it. It's cutting off the right side. Not sure what you mean, cutting off the right side. Like move this over a bit. See if I don't mess anything up. Like that? You guys want to see the prices? That look better? Dope. Okay. Get all the time. I'm used to it now. Well, at first I seen Mayhem because I actually know somebody on YouTube by the name of Mayhem, so like their username. So I thought it was them, but then I seen it was mine. What's up, Pocket? Oh, okay. I see what you meant. Yeah, we got prices now. So you're still expecting 25 points even if we hit midnight open. That's just, I'm not expecting anything. I just shoot for what the data tells me. 25 points regardless. If I'm above midnight open, I'm shooting for 25 points. I don't care if it's 5 ticks from midnight open or if it's 100 ticks, 7 bazillion ticks. If it's a Saturday. if we're on another lunar cycle. I don't care. And the reason why I think the way I trade is very different, and a lot of people kind of have trouble letting go of their other, like, people, I see people try to trade the way I trade, and they still want to keep their preconceived biases of how the market, they think the market moves. They want to hold on to that. And what I mean is, somebody will start out trading ICT, right? Because most people do. Like, there's just so many retail traders that go to ICT. And so they think that the markets 100% only move off of fair value gaps, order blocks, you know, ICT terminology. Ladies and gentlemen, none of us know how the market moves, okay? I don't care who you are. I'm sorry if this hurts somebody's feelings. No one knows how the markets move. Nobody. But if you look at the market in a singular lens and consistently look at the market that way, and then base your risk management off of how you perceive price, you're going to find consistency in the way you view price. So just because I go short while someone else goes long, that doesn't mean either of us are right. It just means if we both manage our risk, we both can be profitable by the end of the week. We may lose, one person may lose that trade and another person may win the trade, but by the end of the week, if you manage your risk correctly, both parties can be profitable. So the problem with so many people when they see how I trade, and I'm speaking mostly to the newer people that run into this live stream, is you all need to understand I don't trade off the terminology that you trade. I don't short fair value gaps that are above price, and vice versa. I don't take longs where there's bullish fair value. I'm sorry, it goes against how you were taught, but it doesn't mean that that's something that you need. Some goofball yesterday literally said, like, tweeted or quoted one of my tweets and was like, you know, fundamental analysis is key and you got to have fundamental analysis. No, you don't. You don't have to have fundamental analysis when you trade. You objectively do not. I don't care how, I don't care what you say. If fundamental analysis is in your trading plan and you base fundamental analysis off your executions, then sure, you need it. But you don't have to have it. Not every model has to have fundamental analysis. It doesn't need to. And when you speak in generalizations like that, when you constantly put yourself in thinking in terms of generalizations, it's a very dangerous game, because you have to, when you make a generalization about the market, when you say the market only moves this way, or the market only does this, or you only can trade doing this, then you're creating an implication that you know 100% how the market moves. Like you don't. Nobody does. I mean, if people can make money with trend lines, you know, and all these other just very simple techniques, then there's something to say to that you don't need all this other junk. And that's what my main message and my main goal is with what I'm showing you all on the chart here, is that you don't need all this craziness in the markets, you know? You don't need it. Yeah, imagine opening a business without fundamental analysis. Imagine opening a business, or imagine thinking that your business has to be like everyone else's business, you know? Like that would be my counter, like, dude. And then it's very funny too. Everyone that disagrees or has something to say about the way I trade, I made this tweet yesterday. I would like to make an open invitation for a unique Twitter Spaces idea I have. Anybody, I don't care how many followers you have, an open invitation for a healthy debate. And this is also for anybody on the live stream. Anybody that would want to go on Twitter Spaces with me and debate either psychology versus an edge over an edge. You do not need fundamental analysis to be profitable. You do not need a top-down analysis to trade. Trading can be simple without having 5+ confluences and time frames aligning. If you disagree with any of this, thinking you have to do this or this is a must, come DM me. Let's hop on a Twitter Space. But you know, people will be very quick to debate me on Twitter or anything like that, but they won't put their money where their mouth is. They won't come on a stage live in front of people and do it. Yeah, I got you on you. So now, anytime anyone has anything to say to me on social media, because I highlighted that tweet, I'm just going to share with them that tweet. Anytime anyone wants anything to say about how I trade, come on Twitter Space. Don't come with me with aggression and not back it up popping on a Twitter Space. You do not need a good coffee to be profitable, though. Something most noobs forget. Oh, dude, you can be profitable with McDonald's coffee. Anya, some of us are getting into gold, actually. We've been trading the gold distributions, and it's been pretty nice. That's what this TP here is. Bearish distribution, 0.05% price movement. Looks like we're coming down to midnight open, though. Dude, absolutely it is. McDonald's coffee freaking slaps. I'm actually drinking my fiance bought me McCafe like not from McDonald's, the restaurant or the fast food restaurant, like just from Walmart, like a bag of coffee. And I chose to drink some of that today. So I think it's pretty good. It's not bad. So actually, I'm drinking McDonald's coffee today. McD's coffee. Yeah, it's not at all. I personally love my Death Wish. Dude, Death Wish is pretty dope. We got USD CAD bearish distribution. Okay. Again, I'm just practicing on USD CAD. I'm not trading live or anything like that. Because the spread, you're going to see if I go a market order, the spread's like around 2 pips on average. You see right here, 2.4. So it's pretty brutal on USD CAD with spreads. But if I get a raw spread account and just pay commissions on the back end, I would rather do that and get my entries pretty exact. With how, you know, with how small my profit targets are. But it's working pretty well. Even for Danny. So you guys see Danny in the live chat. He's been trading this with 2.6 spreads. Sometimes even 3 spread. And still pretty profitable. So I'm pretty excited to see what I can do with it on a cash account with little spreads. Yeah, I'm on the forex.com chart, Danny. So it's probably why. I was talking this whole time muted. No. I'm not playing ads. Does it sound like I'm playing ads in the background? I don't hear anything. Bro, listen. I need y'all to understand YouTube has very strict copyright issues. So, sadly, because of the world we live in, we got to deal with non-copyright music, which is pretty much elevator music. Because the moment I play good music, I get copyright strikes. It gets banned in some countries. And no, I'm being dead serious. My videos will be banned in like weird random countries. YouTube will limit the exposure to the video. It's a whole ordeal. So I'm like, dude, screw it. I'm just going to play chill, copyright-free music. Yeah, like I was saying, it's going to be a pretty boring day. Just because we have literally no news. We got news tomorrow. We got Canadian GDP tomorrow with unemployment costs. And then 10 o'clock, we got consumer confidence. Wednesday, we have JOLTS, PMI, manufacturing, crude oil inventories. So Wednesday will be a very volatile day. Thursday, we got trade balance, Canadian initial jobless claims. Okay, so later part of the week will be very good. I will actually be leaving. The lady and I are going on vacation Thursday, so I won't even be able to trade Thursday morning. So I'm only going to be trading this week Monday through Wednesday. So for my pack traders in here, I'll only be going live Monday through Wednesday this week because we'll be going on vacation. Why are you on replay mode? I'm not on replay mode. Why are you on replay mode? Bro, you literally see the price right here. What do you mean replay mode? You perfectly touched the liquidity zone and dropped. Yeah, man. Objective liquidity. He's talking about the backtest bar, I think, underneath. He's talking about the backtest bar underneath. Backtest bar? Bro, am I going crazy right now? What are you all talking about? A backtest bar. I'm genuinely trying to figure out what you mean. Sorry, it looks like it at the bottom. Oh! Nah, dude. No, this is like because I was backtesting. But no, I click X and it'll go away. But see, look, you can go in replay mode. Like, you can go backtest and then, like, go to current times. And it'll still be here. So, like, I can go like this, click off that. And I can still be on current price, but this be here. So, yeah, I see what you're talking about now. Yeah. Yep. No, I got exposed. I was faking it this whole time. That was actually that's how I got such a high win rate this whole time. I've just been replay mode trading. Dude, I was like, what? Okay, I get what you meant. Comma says also impacto. Is that, hold on. You trade with high impact news. How do I trade with high impact news? I trade, the only thing that I don't do, Nico, if that's what I believe you're asking in Spanish. I think I got that. How do I trade with high impact news? I just don't trade the 930 or the news candle, right? So I'll take any trade other than the news candle, like the actual candle that is created from news. I will not take that trade, and then I will never take the entry off of 930. So if 930 presents a trade or a news candle presents a trade, I'm not taking it. Yeah, right. I just seen, I didn't even see that you said that in English below. I was reading the Spanish translation part. Nah, you good, GG. I thought, you're good, GG. I thought you were trying to be funny or whatever. I was like, dude, I have no idea what the heck you're talking about. But no, you're good. Flip it, we got him. Get on TMZ tonight. That thing is, you actually have to be diligent when watching people trade. Lucky for Austin, most of us have been here since he ever traded. Yeah. Yeah, he got it. You got to. I would say for the most part, a good amount of people that I see, like Tanja, I mean, to people at Top Step, who is it? Trades by Matt. Who else trades and shows entries? Dave trades. That's all I know off the top of my head. That's like that trades live. But I mean, there's tons. But yeah, I mean, as long as you can literally open up your chart and their chart's pretty close to them. Now, this is the only dumb thing that people that just have a brain cell, like have literally one brain cell, they're like, the charts are delayed. Well, no freaking dip, bro. It's YouTube. Have you ever heard of latency? Like, unless you're on a Discord or a Zoom call, there's going to be like a 5 to 10 second delay. Like, there's nothing you can do about that. Which brings up an amazing point of, in addition to the sad reality in the trading industry, is that you have to be due diligent. The other sad reality is the people that are over diligent, that literally are trying in any way, shape, or form to just expose people for no reason, like genuinely no reason, other than the fact that they're not profitable and they just want to cause drama because they have no excitement. Like, and everyone knows what I'm talking about. When actual people are trying to, create value in this industry and they're just like finding any way, shape, or form to start an argument. It's like the expose industry, where they're always wanting to expose people, is also being exposed. Because, like, dude, it's just so tiring to always hear the word scam. Like, dude, we've overused that word so much. At 9:30, will you hold through it? Yes, John. Yep. Because I have so much room for drawdown, and again, I'm shooting for very consistent price targets. News and 9:30 open, they don't really worry me with this model. Jesse Thompson, can I care if I share your link with my Discord? Yeah, sure, Jesse. Appreciate it. Thank you. Nice to see you here, by the way. I like seeing new names in the chat. Is this your first time, or have you seen me a few times? I'm always curious how people kind of just discover me on YouTube, because I make most of my content on Twitter, and then obviously I post every now and then on YouTube, and then I go live once a week on YouTube. I like to watch trades by Matt. I just can't understand his entry. Yeah, he trades pretty unique too, in terms of, like, not a lot of people talk about how he trades. So that's one reason I like him, is he's pretty unique. He's not like trading something that everyone knows or everyone does. I'm sure a lot of people trade like what he does, but it's not as mainstream, as most trading models. So he's pretty cool. But he scalps. He's a very, very, like, just scalper. He doesn't use data like I do, and that's fine, right? He makes money, and he does what he does. Oliver, oh my god, dude, yeah, dude's an idiot. Dude's went on to rug his own following. Yeah, and that's a great point too, is, like, guys, if you constantly see the same people, like, spouting, trying to expose everyone, like, dude, at a certain point, you got to ask yourself, if these people that are like, oh, look at this trader exposed, oh my god, exposed, like, it takes one to know one type of situation, right? Like, if you're just the one constantly calling out all these traders, trying to expose them, and yes, there's bad apples in all of these industries, but if literally nothing good comes out of your mouth, that says a lot about you. Like, a thief is always going to be looking over his shoulder for other thieves. I'm just saying. A scammer is always going to be looking over his shoulder for other scammers because he knows what a scammer does. You know what I mean? Like it says a lot about your character and a lot about you as a person. So if you're just constantly calling out scams left and right, and you can't even show me how to read a chart, then what does that say about you? You know? Like, what are you doing for money? What are you doing? His Discord is a group of SEC and CFTC buddies. He's like, you Gary Gensler, we got him. We got him, boys. Hey, we're almost to 60 live viewers. Let's go. If you get value from this, drop a like on the stream. Let me know in the chat if you get value from it as well, if these help you. Even if you're not a pack member, if you just like coming here, chilling, hanging out every Monday with me, let me know. Potentially maybe getting another DCA here. Market's starting to wake up a little bit. Slow, nice head and shoulders. Let's see here. I may be getting a DCA entry. I got 10 seconds left. If this closes, I'll take this. 3, 2.
Order filled.
Go. So I pulled my average price up pretty nicely. So now my average price is 909.81. So now this is going to take my average price 909.81. So it's right there. My 25 points have now moved up, and now it's worth more because I dollar cost average instead of unloaded my entire position in one entry. Now I'm 4 contracts deep in MNQ, still not bad. Now I'm setting my take profit there, 25 points. There we go. Nope. I think I see the head and shoulders that you're talking about. Yeah, it is. Seen it. It's the classic clean head and shoulders pattern. I've seen it. I see what you're talking about. I had to zoom out a little bit. We have a good time here. Yeah, like Eamon Trading, I do love him though. He's right more than he's wrong, but sometimes, like anyone, he just gets things wrong. But he's also completely transparent, doesn't sell any courses or anything. Yeah, I've seen him. I've seen a few of his videos. Yeah, he does good videos. I think a good amount of the people he calls out, he's pretty correct about. But here's one thing that I disagree about a lot of people when it comes to selling courses. What's the issue with it? Like, as long as you're, and that's the thing, right? As long as you're transparent, like, I show up here, I trade live in front of people 4 to 5 days a week. But I totally get on the flip side. If you sell a course or whatever and you just you don't show any execution, you don't show any proof of concept, then yeah, that's a scumbag thing to do. But the objective selling a course or selling a product is not bad. Like, you all need to get out of this mindset, this scarcity mindset of just instantly you hear somebody trying to build, like, sell a product and you're just like, oh, he's bad. It's not bad to earn additional income. That is not a bad thing. That is literally the most scarcity mindset thing you could ever put yourself in. If the moment you hear somebody selling something, oh, they're bad, they're terrible people. Dude, do you want to give your time away for free? No, right? Like, no one, we go into debt for these universities for like thousands of dollars, making $0. $0. People go into debt 50, 60, 70, 80K. My fiance is about to go into medical school. Luckily, she's getting it paid for through the military. But all the people she's going to be going to school with, they're all going to be in debt hundreds of thousands of dollars. Right? But being a doctor, you make pretty good money. But for other people, other degrees that get their degrees in freaking puppeteering and all that bullcrap, like arts degrees and all these useless degrees that they end up going into the real world and they can't get a job with it, but they'll go into debt for it. But, you know, somebody that puts all of their time and energy into something and they say, you know, $60 a month. Oh, he's a scammer. Scammer. It's like, dude, you just have to be, you have to be critical. You have to be a critical thinker, guys. Like, just because somebody sells a product does not make them a bad person. When I ever see somebody say, I sell a product, I don't immediately think they're bad. I go and look into them, right? If they don't show any way of coherently understanding how they trade, then yes, I'm then going to start to judge them for trying to sell something that they don't have any proof of concept for. But, bro, like, if they stream, if they call price live, if they sit and say, hey, this is what I'm doing, and it matches exactly what they sell the product from, then I don't see any problem with that. There's more to trading that you can make money from than just trading. I do not get. Somebody let me know in the chat. Like, what is the issue with it? Somebody that does have an issue. Let's talk about it while we're sitting here in this trade. I'm in this trade. I don't care what you're doing. I just don't get it. I do not get it. It's like being mad at somebody for just creating value and monetizing the value in a way. It's enough to watch your YouTube. What's up, Ben? It's enough to watch your YouTube backtest videos in order to understand your model. I like the fact that it's mechanical. Yeah, dude, the only thing, okay, that I tell people, and again, you do not need this. You do not, okay, right here where I'm 3 DCAs deep, I'll let me go into more drawdown, but I'm not going to push my take profit down further. So I will not take this dollar cost average trade that's got 30 seconds left. But you do not need my indicator. Okay, you see this little bull in red? What this is showing me is bearish and bullish distribution of price. That is, for me, the final indication for me to get into a trade. Okay, so my Discord, when you join my Discord, you get access to this with your membership, but you do not need it. I want to make that perfectly clear. I'm not making a paywall to being profitable. You can use this model either dollar cost averaging like I do in the backtest videos, and you use bearish liquidity and reactions from bearish liquidity to position size your trades, or you can do single entries and take single entry reactions off of the bearish liquidity and dollar cost average every time you get a breakout below. Like, there's many ways that you can dollar cost average or single entry the midnight retracement model. It's completely up to you. I provide the framework and then it's up to you on how you want to take that framework and kind of design your own business around it, right? So I want to make that perfectly clear. But yes, you can go watch my backtest videos, understand exactly how I trade from a data point of view, understand how I do my risk management, all that stuff. All the way down to my playlist. You can go to my playlist. Why did you not take that one? I'm not adding. I don't want to add to this position more because I'm already three, $3 cost averages deep. I don't want to push my 25 points down more. So if I go into drawdown, I'll dollar cost average in it, but I don't want to push my average price down more on this trade, where we're already so close to here to midnight open. Anything on the indicators you use? Yes, Jesse. I just, that kind of goes in line with what I said to Ben. Just go watch this playlist right here. Go to A to Z, everything you need. Go view that playlist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one's coming out soon. This is only for my pack trade members for now. But 1, 2, 3, 4. You'll see these 4 publicly. And that's everything you need. They assume they don't have your best interest if they're selling something. Yeah. I've never got that, you know? Like, I mean, you have to look at it like this. Objectively speaking, nobody has your best interest in mind. Nobody. Like, no one. You go into Walmart, you buy a bag of chips. Does Walmart are you going to pay that bag of chips from Walmart because you think the Walmart has your best interest? No, they're trying to make money off of you. You go and fill up your car with gas. Does that gas station have your best interest? No, they're making money off of you. Nobody has your best. Like, people need to get that through your head. No one has your best interest in mind. No one. Except for you. There's no customer service of life. Like, you need to understand that the only person that you should ever worry about of having your best interest in mind is yourself. The person in the mirror. That's it. Like, I don't even want you all to think I have your best interest at heart. Like, I want you to see what I do, see how I trade, and just backtest it. See if it works. See if what I'm saying is true. See if the data for AM, PM distributions with midnight retracements works. Because you can see that. You can measure it. It's objective. It's not subjective in any way, shape, or form. Or feeling entitled that you deserve everything of value for free. That's another thing too, is people that are good traders that create a course, and again, I'm not going to be naming anybody, but people that are valuable traders, I'm speaking to those people, not a generalization to all course people, that do sell a course, that wrap everything they know up into a one-stop shop. When those people leak those courses, you are already contradicting yourself, because everyone will hop on those leaked courses, dude. They'll be like, oh, dude, they'll go to these courses that get leaked like moths to a freaking flame. They'll be like, oh, course, can I get that course? Can I get it? And it's like, so you just thought, you just said that it's a scam for that person to charge money because it's a course, but yet you find it valuable and you want to go watch and consume that course. So it is of value. So you should get something in return for creating something valuable. Like, makes no sense. It's the most contradicting thing I've ever heard in my entire life. It's like going to Walmart and saying, hey, Walmart, I don't think you should be making money off the food you sell me. Okay, do you want it for free? Yeah, give it to me. Give it. I need food. I need food. I think I forgot who said it on Twitter, and it kind of sums up my thought process on this, is no one deserves your time for free. Nobody. Anybody that has value to give should, like, you don't deserve anybody's time for free. Like, I don't expect anybody here. I don't care how many followers you have. Like, if I were to, like, say, hey Ed, I see Ed just dropped a chat. Hey Ed, can I borrow you for 8 hours today? Can I borrow you for 3 hours today and just have your time? I wouldn't expect you to want me to do that for free. Everyone's time is valuable, and depending on how much value you're giving and what you're doing. Oh, you guys like the underwater basket weaving? My basket weaving degree didn't give me a 100K salary. A minor in basket weaving, yeah. You're welcome, Ben. You got any other questions? Let me know in the chat. GG says, wasn't trying to say selling courses is bad, just normally that's where the scam is so before even knowing anything about them, you get an instant bit of relief knowing they aren't just trying to sell. Yeah, I mean, you just got to do your due diligence, right? Like, again, I'm not saying everyone that sells a course is a good person. There are definitely scumbags out there that have no idea how to trade, and they're just trying to market you. They're just a marketer. That's all they are. They're just a marketer. But it's just up to you. Like, go do due diligence. Do they call price live? Do they practice what they preach? That's why I literally did a workshop 2 weeks ago. Did a week-long workshop, just like all these other trading guru academies, right? All this stuff. They do these week-long boot camps, but they never show them trading live in front of you. They'll preach philosophy all day like a college seminar, but they won't preach execution. So I said, you know what? At the end of the week, as a culmination to everything I show, I'm just going to share my screen and show and reference everything that I go over in the workshop and show it live on the charts. Yeah, and Gigi, I didn't think you were specifically saying that. I was just referencing like most people that think just because somebody has a product to sell, they're just a bad person. It's like, no. Do you have a video on the AM/PM distribution indicator? Yes, and this is also one of the, like, this and my entry aid, that comes with the membership of being a pack trade group member. Now, the Midnight Snap is free for anybody. I made this free for everyone because I wanted to make a product that the whole world, they can have data at their fingertips and literally have a model all within a singular indicator that you can objectively have. And you can have it all at your fingertips at whatever settings you want to create. So this is free for everyone. You just click the link in the description below and you can get the Midnight Snap indicator for free. But the distribution, entry aid, all these specific tools, that's all my proprietary stuff. Or they're just tired of being ripped off for stuff like a magic moving average. I think the best thing to do is give someone just enough to be able to make money consistently and pay for the advanced course. Oh, you want to give me your time, Ed? You give me your time for free? My girlfriend did get annoyed about the invoices she was getting for my time. Yeah, dude, I don't know what it was. I kept trying to invoice Alyssa and she just wasn't paying it. I don't charge for time. I charge for the years of experience that can fix your problem. Yeah, dude, like there's nothing wrong with monetizing your experience. There is nothing wrong at all doing that. I totally get why people do objectively get upset about it. I mean, again, most people in this world, they have that scarcity mindset. We're all playing defense. We're all like, "Oh, you can't take my money. You can't take my money." No. Like it's like we just operate in a state of defense 24/7. So I totally get it, but people just need to understand the reality that it's not bad to make money. It's not bad to do that. Trading industry in general has been ruined by a lot of scumbags, but other people like Austin get overlooked because they want to go for the shiny object individuals. Yeah. Yep. And I mean, it sucks. It's harder to grow, you know, especially when you're genuine. You're not like somebody that's just shouting off the cuff, going crazy, you know, hyping everything up, causing drama. You know, that's the fun. That's where all the fun is. But like I tell you all, boring is where the money is. I'm going where the money is. Okay? The money is where boring, unsexy, all that stuff. That's why people that are able to get more attention, I won't mention any names. I'm sure a few pop in people's minds when I say this. People that are able to get more attention online through drama, through clout, through causing a scene online, all that stuff, they're able to get more people because they objectively have that attention. They're creating that drama. I don't like that. I don't like being in a drama fest of just, you know, it's just not my style. Open. Oh, dang it, I forgot my bell. It's all right. Obviously, we're not providing the value. Man. Coffee looked weird. Can't say I've ever left a tea bag in my mug, but right. Are we long or short, Alpha? Oh my god, get out of here. Get out of here. Dang, we are pumping, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm also on, I'm on a 7 win streak right now. So that's another thing I want to make sure everyone understands is if this does get a stop out, I'm only taking a stop loss on one account. Because another thing I do on my Apex accounts is I stagger them. So once I get to 6 to 8 wins in a row, I know based on my data, a 6 to 8 win streak is average what I can expect with this model. Then I will potentially the potential of a loss is starting to creep up. So once I get to around 6 to 8 wins, depending on how large that 6 to 8 wins are, either they're 6 base hits or 6 pretty nice trades because I DCA'd into all of them and built my position. Depending on how that is when I'll de-risk my accounts. So right now, I'm only trading one account versus my normal lineup of trade copiers because I experienced a 6 or a 7 win streak, and that was enough for me to say, okay, now I want to de-risk. So if you're watching my chart, this is kind of my risk management for my accounts, is the more that I make, when I hit that 6 to 8 win streak threshold, I de-risk. Right? I take off my account. So that way when I do experience a loss, because now I am waiting objectively to experience a loss, when I experience a loss, then I want to start increasing my risk again. I increase my risk again, 6 to 8 win streak, depending on the window of how much money I made, I de-risk. Right? I experience that loss, and then I add the accounts again, and I just rinse and repeat. That's kind of like my risk management model. So that way, one, just like how if I were to invest into the normal stock market, I'm diversifying my risk. I'm not putting all of my eggs in one basket and then just just consistently doubling down. I'm making sure that I spread my risk through all of my accounts and ensure that one loss is never going to impede on my entire portfolio. Took profit. Nice. Dow Jones just jumped up and scared me. Yeah, MNQ hasn't touched midnight yet. We came very close. We came right here at 9:17, but we never actually retraced a midnight open. So shorts are still a play for me. Tough pocket. Yeah, I don't know. Just market open. I mean, it's just it's Monday market open, so there's no news or anything. But it went straight to midnight. Yes, sir. I trade 4x. I like that. I trade 4x. What's your max stop loss? I will challenge you to go watch my playlist so that way you'll understand what my max stop loss is. Everyone that asks me what my stop loss is, I go tell them to do that. Because it doesn't matter what my stop loss is for you. What matters is you understand the foundation of how I trade, and then you can decide if that is something you want to trade or if it doesn't fit your trading style. Because I don't want anybody here to copy trade me. Yep, what's your stop loss? Here come the comments. What's your stop loss? What's your stop loss? Where's your profit? Are we long? Are we short? Are we long? Are we short now? And again, it's nothing to be aggressive about. I'm not doing it to be a you-know-what. I do it because I want you all to understand how to fish. I'm not going to give you fish. I'm not going to... If you're coming here for signals, please click off this stream. Like, do not come here to copy trade me. One, you're an absolute idiot if you come to a YouTube stream to copy trade because there's a latency issue. Because you're going to be getting in 5 to 10 seconds after I get in. And that could be the difference between a take profit and not just a regular entry. I did not take a position there because, again, I'm not adding to this trade anymore. I want to either let it come here to profit or I'm building into my position. But I want to teach you how to fish, man. No, dude, I do not let the account blow up. Bro. No, you're right. Yep, I let my account blow up. That's what I do. You're right. Yes, I am using a stop loss. Jesus gave his disciples fish. Oh my God. Midnight hit in queue. Yes, sir. I want you all, if you're new here, okay, instead of asking me about my stop loss, learn and understand the data that I'm showing you all. We have a 65 to 67% chance every single morning from 8 to 11:15 a.m. EST for NASDAQ to retrace to midnight open. Right? Max loss as in my max loss for a trade, not my max loss on a prop firm. I'm not being secretive about it. My max loss for myself is $750 per any trade. That's what I'm max losing, and we just hit profit, baby. Let's go.
Order filled.
Boom. 25 points, 3 DCAs. Let's freaking go. Where's my stop loss? I don't know because I hit profit. I'm joking. There's my trade. Let's go. Oh, I want to make... Okay, I trade Forex. I want to make it perfectly clear. I wasn't meaning you specifically coming here to copy trade. I wasn't throwing shade at you. I don't know if you're new to the stream or not. We always make jokes when people come and ask me about my stop loss because there are people that come here and they're just like, "What's your TP and stop loss?" So we just make jokes about it. No shade at you specifically. So I don't want you to think I'm calling you out or anything. But yeah, so my max loss for any trade, any one of these trades specifically for me, not a blanket statement for how you should trade this for a different sized account, whatever, for me is $750 max. So that gives me enough room to scale into my position. Okay, so that way I give my max allotted risk. If I happen to get $6, $7, $8 cost averages, that's when I build into my position at my max risk, and the risk to reward turns very positive. And that is what I do. So that's why how I trade is a little unique. And I tell people to go watch my playlist. Again, not to be secretive or defensive or anything like that, but because if I just tell you, like, for face value, it's going to completely turn you off because people think that the only way to view price is a singular way, and I don't want people's preconceived biases of how to trade to limit them on learning and understanding new ways of trading, right? This is a different way and unique way of trading compared to most mainstream trading models. So I don't want people to be turned off and just be like, oh, yeah, I want you to go learn it so that way then you can understand, okay, is this something that kind of fits with my trading personality or does it not? And if it doesn't, that's fine. But yeah, I don't mean to do it from like a secretive standpoint. Yeah, no, I'm not trading to blow it up. Nice. Kayla got it. Let me know in the chat who you guys. Kayla got it. A Huts, let's go. Wes, Kitchen Spiral, Chitaki, let's go. TP hit. John Fury, just win every trade and you don't know. Oh my God, get out of here, John. Yep, it's distro. Yeah, that was fire. Give me the Kool-Aid. Give me that Kool-Aid. Dude, let's go. But yeah, I trade Forex. I love you, dude. All right, don't. I don't know if you're new or not, but I don't want you to get off on a bad foot with with who I am, because don't want you all to think I'll disrespect anybody, because I'm not. But we make jokes. You gotta joke with us. All right. Listen, I come from the military. My way of showing that we're having fun is to just roast you. Okay. So please do not come here and be sensitive. Third, Danny, let's go. Very good one. Happy I caught this live trading. You cannot fake live trades. Thanks for answering my questions. Yes, sir, Ben. You cannot. Can't fake. You cannot fake. Everyone has the same candles. Everyone has the same candles. So, again, to recap this, I don't want you guys to click off this as soon as you hit profit, and then you're like, okay, I don't have anything to learn today. Look at this from a statistical standpoint. All right? From a statistical standpoint, what's data point number one? Data point number one is we have an objective. Let me go to the hourly chart here. And the reason why I'm going to the hourly is the indicator will pull a pretty decent amount of data. So let's let that load. We have a 65 to 67% chance of retracing to the midnight open. And what is that? Is that a magic fortune 8-ball predictor? No. What that is it's measuring the past 2.8 years of data on the chart, and it's showing you a percentage of how often price retraced versus how often it didn't. So in this data set, you can see 67.9% out of 1,043 of the previous sessions, it has retraced to that midnight open from 8 to 11:15. So that's data point number one. So that's data point number one for me to objectively take shorts. Okay? Right here. Check number one. Number two, we have bearish liquidity. What did I tell you all? If you're just coming into this stream, the first data point is that I told you all, or the first major objective sell area would be here. Why? Because I said in this liquidity footprint, it caused price, when this sell pressure was created, it caused price to absolutely plummet. So next time price taps into this area, we have a high probability that there's going to be another major sell-off. Now, it doesn't have to happen. We could melt through it, right? We could just keep on melting through it. But we don't operate off of predictions. We operate off of probabilities. That's who we are as traders. And look what happened. We tapped into this level, and then the catalyst started. So now, number 2, we have 2 levels, two reasons for looking for shorts here. Midnight open, bearish liquidity. Number 3, this is proprietary to me and to the pack traders. Again, you do not need my indicator to be profitable, but it does help me because I'm not only going to show you what I use, right? I'm not going to show you bazillions of other ways you can trade this midnight retracement because I don't trade that way. I show you how I trade. So how I trade is I use my bearish liquidity distributions as my dollar cost averages of when the market is about to go into my favor with a high probability. So you wrap all that together, and that's the final little check mark, I guess you could say. That's the final validation I need to go short. 3 main data-driven reasons for me to look for shorts here in this area. Nothing else. I don't need to know what the fundamental analysis is. I don't need to know what a fair value gap and where it is. I don't need to know if this is a divergence or an SMT. I don't need to know any of it because it doesn't matter, because the data, I have empirical data that anybody can measure on their charts. And it's telling me, hey, the time is to go short until it's not. until we get outside of this window of where the probability is the strongest, the time is for me right here to take shorts. So when I went into a bit of drawdown here, was I freaking out? No. I was like, that's a crazy pump. Now we're in this liquidity. And because of data, I was able to be psychologically disciplined in my model. Down. I think I heard you say 3 DCAs on MNQ. Alpha, yeah, I just didn't want to add, because where I was 3 DCAs deep and market open was coming up here, Alpha, I didn't want to add to this winning position to further push my TP down. So I was only interested in adding if, I went into drawdown here. I was only wanting to scale into my position. Austin doesn't have any feelings. The army destroyed them long ago. Yep, you're right, Ed. Yep. Listen, guys, if you're new here, I joke, all right? Do not come here and act like I'm personally... Listen, I don't know you. I don't know any of you at a personal level except for my dad that watches my stream. That's it. So don't take anything I say personal. Like... Bro, we're all here just to have fun. We are all internet strangers that will probably, if you're not a pack member, if you're just, a regular viewer, we're probably never going to meet in person. So we're all just here having fun. Get another short here on MNQ for 10 points. If it closes.
Order filled.
one in. I got a terrible entry on that too.
Order filled.
TP hit or filled another 10 points, baby. You guys can hear my executions, right? You can hear that order filled, but the order filled sound. Can someone let me know in the chat? I want the order filled to be on my stream. I want gigs to be whispering in my ear. All for everyone to hear. ES retraced back to midnight open, bounced to yesterday's high. Bounced to yesterday's high, down, pulled back to midnight open, and rejected any higher high probability short. Yes, sir. There you go, Ed. And that, dude, Ed brings up an amazing point, too. For those of you that aren't in my Discord, or like you're not a pack trader and you don't maybe necessarily want to trade exactly how I trade using midnight, you can use these midnight statistics and add them to your chart, and you can use it just to be a confluence with however you want to trade. You know what I mean? Like, you don't need to trade midnight, like, with the goal of retracing to midnight. But if your model, so what Ed's talking about, if you're looking for, if price is up here, and say you're trading ES and your model says to go long, maybe you don't want to take that long because you have a 65 to 67% odds of price going into drawdown this much minimum. So maybe you only want to look for shorts in whatever model you're trading until that time window gets out or we retrace to midnight, right? So if you do either of those things, then, you know, maybe shorts would be the only thing you would want to be looking at in your model. So you can use this midnight retracement data to kind of give you just the best logical confirmations instead of thinking you have to trade retracement specifically. You don't have to, but this data can be just so powerful with any edge that you want to trade that it just gives you that added confluence, you know? Have we gotten another gold trade at all? Oh, looks like we did. So this one looks like it's still in a trade. Took a bit of drawdown, but I know, obviously, I mean, I've been trading MNQ, so I haven't even been looking at gold for the distribution trade. Okay, you guys can hear the yes, but we are not going the other direction now. I'm still learning distro. Are we not going the other direction? Oh, no. So for distributions, right? So I'm glad you asked that, Pocket. So for distributions, now, according to the rules with the data, I can take either direction until we hit the extreme of one side, right? So for instance, here, if we have a 0.84% distribution for the morning, for morning AM average price data, if I know that on average, on a Monday morning, we're going to move at 0.84%, then I'll take either direction until it creates that 0.84% range. Then I'm only taking whatever the opposite direction is. Meaning, if we come down here and break the bottom side of this 0.84%, then I'm only going to be looking for longs. If we come up here and break the top of the 0.84%, then I'm only looking for shorts until the next session. So when we break this side, if that's what we want to do, then I'll be waiting for a bullish distribution to the upside using the entry aid to take 10 points, and vice versa for using the bearish one for shorts. Does that make sense? So right now we're free game for either direction because we haven't built that range out to 0.84% yet. Austin sent you a message. Got to go. Okay, great. Have a great day, Bowie. I'll check the message. When going for 10 points with distro, how much you willing to do? Yep, same thing. 750 max loss, Robert. What's up, Robert, California? Good to see you, man. Made my money. Time to go work now and make less than I did in 20 minutes. See you later, Jesse. Have a good day. Glad you enjoyed the stream. Glad you shared it in a Discord. I'm not sure where you shared it, but thank you for sharing the video. I really do appreciate it. And if anybody's in any other Discords and would like to share how we trade, please do. I'll probably be calling it quits here for the live in about, I'd say 15 more minutes because, hey, we're done for the day. I mean, we took, I took this trade here. Dude. Done for the day in about an hour, maybe 2 hours. 2 hours of work. Easy, man. So if y'all have any other questions, drop them in the chat now. Let me know. Anybody. It doesn't have to be pack members. Yeah, that's cool. Gold micro distro trade at 9:45 in less than 10 seconds. Yeah, the first one was a nice quick one. Missed the either direction idea. Yep. Got it, Pocket. I'm in a Swingers for Seniors Discord. Want me to link? Yeah, Swingers. I'm actually looking for that specific target audience. So yes, Scott, please do. Last green wolf on gold distro. I am not sure, Robert. I haven't been trading gold yet today. Got a bullish distribution coming in queue. Like I said, guys, I'm going to probably call it in about 15 more minutes. So at 10:15, that's when I'll be signing off.
Order filled.
There we go. Took that long on MNQ for 10 points. TP set for both MT5 and Tradeovate. See you later, West. Have a good day, bro. Got a catch that swinger. Oh my god. Bro, y'all are crazy. A little push down. That was about it. Just to repeat again for the pack traders watching the stream, I will not be trading Thursday. I will be going on vacation starting Thursday. I will still trade. I'm going to try to do a stream next week live from the Virgin Islands, so we'll see. I don't know how the Wi-Fi is going to be. I don't know how, obviously, the service and all that stuff's going to be, but if it's okay, I'll try to stream. I'll bring my laptop and stuff, so you guys may be able to see a live trade session straight from the Virgin Islands. That'd be pretty fun. And now it's just called the Islands. Go ahead. Gold setup again? Let me see. Okay, so gold has another setup here for another 0.05%. See if that hit. Oh, looks like you hit profit right there. 0.05%. Cool. Yeah, I'm not trading gold right now, so I just don't want to go back and forth and drive myself crazy. Longs only confirmed. Did gold hit the distribution? Let's see. Let's analyze gold and show how the data works, right? So again, Monday morning for gold, 0.73% average distribution. So if I draw out 0.73% distribution, this is how much on average gold will move. So it still looks like gold has a little bit to go. So it's still either direction for gold unless you guys are looking at something else.
Order filled.
There we go. Profit hit on MNQ, baby. All right. Well, you guys just seen we got 25, 35, 45 points from the market on live right here, completely transparent in right over 2 hours. I don't know who else is doing like this. And if they are, hats off to them. But I hope you guys got value from this. I hope you were able to see what data-driven trading looks like, what the possibilities are once you accept data into your life. I sound like I'm preaching a sermon right now. One question, if you DCA, what if you did not get an opportunity to add more and price just runs? Do you accept the profit? Exactly. Yep. Just like you've seen, Ben. We just hit profit for just a nice base hit, right? 10 points for 2 contracts each on MNQ. So if you guys want to see, this is my account. These are the 2 distribution trades. I sent you out all the screenshots of the other ones. These are the 2 distribution ones right here. Right? Took a short right there for 10 points. 10 points. A long right here for 10 points. 10 points. And all we're doing is getting these 10 points. 25 points. Because you don't need these giant home runs. You don't need, like, base hits turn into home runs. You know what I mean? So, have a great day, everyone. We're going to jam out a little bit at the end of this. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, like I say at the end of every single one of my streams, make sure you drop a like on the way out. Stay grinding on your goals. And never let anyone tell you that you can't do something they have never done themselves. And I will see you all later.
Chasing dreams, no time to waste time. I'm on a mission.